Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Officers at 24/7. My name is Amanjot, and I am here with all of you to discuss a very important points regarding your JIB October 2023 preparation. So, first of all, a very good evening to all of you. Those who have joined the session, do let me know is audio and video both are okay. Are we good to go? And let's start. And in this particular session, we are going to talk about these particular terms. You can see first we are going to talk about the exam preparation. Like first of all, I am going to let you know what are the dates, important dates of the exam, and then we are going to discuss about the tips and tricks that should be used while you are preparing for JIB. Then the study plan we will be discussing, and the last will be strategy discussion will be there. So let's start the session. Before starting the session, if you guys are new to the channel of Officers at 24/7, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Also share the session with your friends and colleagues who are preparing for the same JIB 2023 paper. So let's start. First of all, there are certain important dates that you should know. If we talk about the registration dates, these are the registration date. You can see registration is going to start from 1st of August and it will be till 21st of August, and this is the charges that you have to pay additional if after 7th of August you go for the registration. Then these are the examination date. You can see there are 4 papers now. There are 4 subjects in the JIB. So you have to give 4 papers in this particular attempt. Okay. And these are the dates for your paper. Like first of all, if we talk about Indian economy, Indian financial system, that is going to happen on 8th of October. Then your PPB, principles and practices of banking, will be on 14th of October. Then on 15th of October, there will be no gap in PPB and your paper of AFM, right? And the last one will be on 29th of October, that is retail banking. So it's very obvious. If I talk about Indian economy, Indian financial system, it covers 45 units. PPB covers 55 units. And if I talk about your AFM, there will be no extra time to give for the AFM. So you have to focus on 3 subjects simultaneously, and you have to start as early as you can. That are the first paper, second paper and the third paper. Because retail banking has a smallest syllabus, only 30 units are there, but also you will have sufficient time to revise the retail banking and cover the syllabus also. So that you have to cover. These are the important dates. Okay. Now next we are talking about, these are the 4 paper of yours. And if you talk about if we talk about your Indian economy, Indian financial system, that is your first paper, and that particular first paper is going to happen on 8th of October. And each paper of your JIB October 2023 is going to have 4 modules. You can see each paper have 4 modules. Like for example, for Indian economy, Indian financial system, you have Indian economic architecture, economic concepts related to banking, then Indian financial architecture, and the last one will be financial product and services. Now, if you haven't seen yesterday's session, then do check the session, because yesterday I have taken the session only on your Indian economy and Indian financial system subject, how to prepare the subject and what is the difference between module A, B and C and D. Apart from that, I have also discussed here information regarding how to cover these 4 modules and what kind of questions can be asked, what are the key takeaways from the May 2023 paper. So that we have that I have discussed yesterday. You can go and check that. Okay. Now, if we talk about the PPB also have your 4 units, or we can say 4 modules are there. Like principles and practice of banking must have general banking operation, lending operations of banks, banking technology, ethics in banks and financial institutions. Now, this is the paper 2 which have a huge syllabus, or in comparison to all the other papers, because it covers 55 units. But it will be an easy subject for you guys. Reason, because you already have done a practice on the certain financial product and services of your banking sector. Right? Because principles and practices of banking is totally about your banking operations. It's related to your lending operation, it's related to your general banking operation. And the important thing, or I can say the new thing that you have to study, will be the ethics in banks. That will be the new thing that you have to study. Apart from that, the first, second and third 3 modules are the modules you have done practice already. Now, if I talk about AFM, accounting principles and processes, then financial statement and core banking system, financial management, taxation and fundamentals of costing. These are the 4 modules you have to cover. And in the AFM, you will be allowed to take the calculator also. So definitely numericals will be there, so that you will be easily able to answer the question with the help of calculators. That will be allowed in the paper 3rd. The paper fourth is retail banking and wealth management. If I talk about this particular module C of retail banking, this has been taken from the old syllabus of principles and practices of banking. So the principles and practices of banking subject has been divided into two subjects now. A certain part of that particular subject has given in the retail banking as well as your Indian economy. So the C and D module have taken from the old syllabus of PPB. Similarly, the module C of retail banking have been taken from the old syllabus of PPB. Now, apart from that, introduction to retail banking, you all have performed your work on the retail banking. You know the retail products and recovery, because retail products are the products you are giving to your customer, individual customer. And then you have to cover wealth management. Then wealth management can be a part of your syllabus that will be new for you in the retail banking and wealth management. And if I talk about the third module, that is support services, marketing of banking services and products. Here you have to cover like marketing mix and all these that things. You have to cover how the bank is selling its products to the consumers, like the financial product and services, right? So these are the four subjects that cover the four modules of your paper. Now, let's talk about certain passing criteria. What is the passing criteria? So there are two conditions for passing criteria. Now, what are these two conditions? Let's discuss. First of all, the minimum marks for pass in the subject is 50. If you are going for an individual subject, let's say for example, you are going to give only PPB paper or you are going to give only AFM exam, in that situation, in each paper, in each individual paper, 50 marks is important. And if you are getting 50 marks in each paper, to overall you will get 100 marks here. And that is the passing criteria. Now, second, candidate securing at least 45 marks in each subject with an aggregate of 50% marks in all the subjects of the examination in a single attempt will also be declared as having completed the exam. Okay, now what does this mean? It means there are two conditions. The first condition is that if you are going for a paper, if you are going for a paper and the first condition is in each subject, in each particular subject, you have to score 50 marks out of 100. In each subject, okay, then the particular subject will be clear and you will be able to get the credit for the subject also. Now, the second condition is that in each subject, you have to score 45. That is the minimum marks, not more, less than 45 should be there. 45 out of 100 minimum is required, plus overall 50% score. Overall, you need 50% score in all the four papers. So, the second condition is related to the two conditions. The combination of these two will be making possible for you to clear the JAIIB exam in the first attempt. And if you want to go for the each individual subject, then at least 50 marks are required. Okay, so it is very obvious if you are getting 50 marks in each paper, you will get here 200 marks and that is the 50% score. It is definitely covering your all the second condition, because in the Indian economy, if you get 50 marks, in the retail banking, if you get 50 marks, in the AFM paper, if you get 50 marks, and the last one is PPB, if you get 50 marks, it means overall 200 marks are there. So what you have to do, out of overall, that is 400 marks, you have to get the 50% score. It means out of 400, you have to score 200 marks. Okay, if these two conditions are together, it means you have cleared the JAIIB paper. And if you are going for an individual subject, you have to at least got 50 marks. So this is the passing criteria for your JAIIB. So the first is minimum 50 marks is required for individual subject. Second is overall your 50% score should be there, minimum 50%. If more than that, that's a very good thing. And apart from that, 45 in each subject should be there. Okay, and the candidates are also allowed to retain the credits for the subject they have passed in an attempt till the expiry of the time for the passing the examination. It means if you, let's say for example, you have given the paper of JAIIB October 2023, right? You have cleared Indian economy, you have cleared PPB, you have cleared AFM. Let's say retail banking is not clear. That in that situation, all the three subject credit will be available for you if you score 50 marks in each individual paper. Right? And then in the next attempt, you only have to go for the retail banking subject. Okay, so this is the passing criteria. Now, what is the time limit and how many attempts will be given to you when you enroll yourself in the JAIIB exam? when you register yourself for the JIB exam, how many attempts and what is the time limit. So first of all, 5 attempts will be given. Once you register yourself on the IIBF, you will get 5 attempts. Apart from that, if we talk about the number of years, the period of 3 years will be given, whichever is earlier. Okay, whichever is earlier. So your 5 attempts, either 5 attempts or 3 years. And that whichever is earlier duration, that will be the time limit and the attempts for you. Okay, so apart from that, candidate unable to pass the examination, right, within the maximum stipulated time period of 3 years or the 5 attempts, both condition, whichever is earlier, will be required to re-enroll themselves, and such candidates will not be granted any particular kind of credit. Clear? It means you have 2 options. Within 3 years, you have to give the attempt and you can clear the JIB paper, and either you can go for the 5 attempts. Whichever is earlier, that will be the last time for you after registering for the once in the IIBF. And if these 2 conditions have been fulfilled, let's say 3 years have been completed or you have given the 5 attempts, but all the 4 subjects are not clear, then you have to re-enroll yourself in the IIBF, you have to re-register yourself, and no credit for particular subject will be available. You have to give all the 4 subjects again. Okay, that's the condition. That's the time limit has been given. Now, this is the study plan that we have made, that how we are going to cover your subject. Let's say, for example, we have 4 subjects. This is the study plan for your Indian economy and Indian financial system, from where you can download this particular study plan. I will let you know. And this is the proper study plan which we have started from 19th of June, in which we started the Sankalp batch 1. Okay, so this is the study plan of Sankalp batch 1 batch. Sankalp batch of your Indian economy, Indian financial system, and from where you can download it, I will let you know. Now we have made a class particularly on the basis of your topics. Topic plus module, like from here to here, you will have module C classes. From here, you will have module D classes. Okay, and after each module will be completed, one more important thing you can check here, and that important thing is that module wise test will be available. Like we have completed module C here, so on the next day we will be having a module C class test. Module wise test will be available. So this is the study plan. How to download the study plan, I will let you know. So module wise classes will be there. Okay, and each and every unit will be defined. As I have told you, in Indian economy, Indian financial system, you have 45 units. So all the 45 units we have to cover in very comprehensive depth and comprehensive manner, because each and every concept is very important. So this is module wise classes are there. Topic wise, these are the units of module C, and then D, then A and B will be available for you. And after each and every unit you have completed, you will get the mock test. Let's say this is the unit 20, this is unit 21, then 22. Okay, now as we have completed module C, unit 20, in the live class, conceptual class, you will get the topic wise mock test available. What you will get? You will get topic wise mock test available. It means unit 20, single unit 20 mock test will be available in your application. You can attempt that particular mock test for unit 20, and you will be analyzing yourself that whatever you have studied in the conceptual classes, you are able to apply that knowledge in the paper or not. So that's why this is a new feature we have added in the batch, that is the topic wise mock test available for all of you, that you can find in the application of Adda 24/7. Right? And as we have completed the module, like first of all, here we have completed module C, then on the next day we will have module wise test. So this will be in the live class. This module wise test will be available in the live class. In live class, module wise test will be available, and the mock test topic wise will be available in the application of Adda 24/7. Right? So this is the way we are going to cover our syllabus, and these topic wise classes or unit wise mock test and the whole module mock test, all these are very important, because if we take the key takeaways from the May 2023 paper, the Indian economy, Indian financial paper was the toughest paper that has been made by the IIBF. So each and every concept is very important. Do not try to mug up the concepts. If you are studying by yourself with the help of books and all, then I will again suggest you, do not mug up the concepts, try to understand the concept. If you have a conceptual understanding, definitely you will be able to answer the question, because there will be no direct question asked in the paper. Always the question will be dependent on the concept, the theory, the statement based questions will be there, that will be lengthy and requires more conceptual understanding. Okay, that you have to do. So this is the study plan. From where you have to download a study plan, I will let you know. Now let's talk about the strategy. So the first of all important thing is that know your exam. The first step to start your preparation is know your exam. Now, what is know your exam? You should know that there are 4 papers, the dates of the exam, the registration dates, the exam date you should know, and you should know what is the passing criteria of the paper. Because unless and until you know how much you have to score, how you will start strategizing. One more thing also, as we have discussed, that 50 in individual subject is required if you want to go with the individual subject. And the second way to pass the JIB is getting minimum 45 marks in each paper and overall 50% score out of 400. So we are not going to target the 50 marks or 45 marks. We are not going to target that. We have to target 70 plus or 75 plus. Then we will be getting, definitely, we will be able to clear the exam in the first attempt of your JIB. So do make sure always target a big. We have to target 70 plus, 75 plus, and then definitely in the single attempt you will be clearing the paper. So don't go with the passing criteria, like the passing criteria is 50 marks, so I will be preparing only for 50. And I will be covering only modules C and D of Indian economy, Indian financial system, because as per the key takeaways from May 2023, 60% weightage has been given to the C and D module of your Indian economy. So don't make such kinds of a strategy, because this is not going to work. This is going to fail. What you have to do, you have to cover each and every unit, each and every subtopic of unit and each and every modules, because you can't estimate that what has been done in the May 2023 paper, same will be done in the October JIB 2023 paper. So do not make such kind of a strategy. You have to cover each and everything that has been given as a syllabus by the IIBF, and then only we will be clearing the paper. So the first understanding is knowledge of your exam. Then the second one is important, that know your syllabus. Understand the syllabus. I have showed you only the modules of all the 4 subjects. So there are 4 subjects and each subject have 4 modules. And I have only showed you the name of the modules, but they have unlimited subtopics under that. If I talk about the financial product and services, that's the 4th module of your Indian economy, Indian financial system. It covers financial market, money market, capital market, debt market, forex market. All these market plus their individual instruments you have to cover. It means the subtopics knowledge should be there. When you are studying any particular subject, you should know that if the module is saying it is related to the general banking operation, you have to understand what general operations will be covered in this particular paper. Okay, so that's why knowing your syllabus is very important. Like to know how much depth can be asked in the paper, that is important for all of you. Then make a proper study plan. As I have told you, Indian economy, Indian financial system covers 45 units. How many units are there? 45 units are there. PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking, have 55 units. These 2 subjects are the subjects which I am going to take in your classes. And if I talk about Retail Banking, that has 30 units, and I think AFM again have 45 units something. So these are your 3 subjects. And you have to make a strategy in which you start from either of these subjects. Okay, because they have maximum syllabus and they require maximum time to revise also. And in the PPB and AFM, there is no gap in the paper. This is on 14, this is on 15. It means what? You will not get additional time to revise the PPB or AFM. So what you have to do, you have to focus that you will cover the syllabus earlier so that the revision time will be available for you, because these Indian economy PPB are theoretical subjects, and if they are theoretical subjects, you have to revise them also. So make a proper study plan that you will divide a proper time for these 3 subjects initially, and then you can start with the retail banking. Okay, now after that you can follow the study plan that we have given to you on the Adda 24/7 application. From where you can download it, I will let you know. Okay, now the mock tests are very important. Two types of mock tests you have to give, that is topic wise and then the full mock test. Why topic wise mock tests are important? Because topic wise mock tests will help you to know that how much in depth you have to study, and whatever you are studying, is that particular content is sufficient to clear the paper or not. And the third thing, it is going to help you to know that whatever you are studying in the classes, are you able to apply that particular knowledge in the paper or not. So these three benefits will be there from the topic wise mock test. And the full length mock test will help you in the time management, because the paper we have seen in the May 2023 that covered topic statement based questions. Statement based questions require in-depth knowledge of concept. Second, it requires your time management, because statements will be lengthy. You need time to read each and every statement, then you will be able to answer. So that's why full length mock test is also important. So you have to give what? You have to give the mock test. Now giving mock test is not sufficient. You have to do your self evaluation also. Like you have to evaluate after each and every topic mock test or the full length mock test that the answers you have given for a particular topic is right or wrong, because we know there is no negative marking. But it's not like there is no negative marking, so there is no need to self-evaluate. There is a need to self-evaluate. Maybe possible in the full length mock test, whenever you have seen the questions of capital market or derivatives or etc., each and every questions related to derivative you have answered wrong. If you analyze that, it means definitely you need to revise that particular chapter. So this is how the self-evaluation will going to help you. Like out of 100, you got 50 marks in first mock test, then you got 55, then you get 45, then you get 40. Maybe marks can be different, marks can fluctuate. Reason, each and every mock test will not be on the same level of paper, will not ask the same level of paper. So what you have to do, you have to make sure that you do the self-evaluation and do check which particular question you are answering wrong. And if it is related to a single particular topic, then you have to revise that topic. And that's what the importance of the self-evaluation. So do make sure you are doing the self-evaluation also. Okay, that is important. Now, the last and the very important thing is that you have to revise regularly. Revision is must, because the maximum syllabus of your JAIIB is a theoretical syllabus. You have to know about financial product and services. You have to know about the economic theories and all. You have to know about the curves and all. You have to know about the general banking operation. You have to know about the lending operation. You have to learn the KYC and AML guidelines. Each and every guidelines related to KYC and AML is there in the PPB. The first module of PPB covers in-depth knowledge of AML KYC guidelines, and that each and every guidelines is very important. So it is very obvious you have to revise the concepts. If you not revise the concepts, somehow in the paper you will feel you are confused between 2 or 3 options, because this confusion between the options will be the reason, or it is the reason of lack of revision. If you are not properly revising the concept, definitely you are going to face, like you will be confused among option A and B, or let's say B and C, because you have not revised properly. In the examination hall, you will remember that yes, I have studied this particular terminology. I have studied about the types of NBFCs. But in the paper, you will not be able to answer which particular option is correct, because even you can remember, like in the paper, you will have kind of visual images in your mind. Like I have studied this particular thing. It was at the right side of the page, book or the paper or whatever. But you will not be able, still not be able to answer that A option is correct or C option is correct. Reason, lack of revision. So a lot of syllabus of your is a theoretical syllabus, requires a unlimited revision. So it is better that at least 2 times we revise our syllabus. Okay. So these are the strategies that you have to follow for your paper. And I have already told you how you can particularly make your study plan. Make sure Indian economy, PPB and your AFM, these are the 3 subjects which are like now they have a huge syllabus, as well as no difference between PPB and AFM. At least Before you used to get 1 week duration between the papers that you will be able to revise that particular subject. But now PPB, AFM, they do not have any difference. They do not have any gap. So you have to cover and revise the subject on a time. So you can see this is the Sankalp batch 1. This is the batch 1 started on 19th of June, right? And all the classes till now, whatever classes happen, you will get the recorded video of those classes. And from tomorrow, it means from 3rd of July, you are getting your AFM classes started in this particular batch. This is an English medium batch. And the timing for AFM will be 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Okay, this will be the timing for 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. for your AFM subject, and that is starting from 3rd. And from 19th of June, we have started the Indian economy and Indian financial system. This is the Sankalp batch 1. And if you want a fresh batch so that you will be able to join the class from the first day and live class you want, then this is the Sankalp batch 2 starting from tomorrow, that is 3rd of July. And this batch is starting from AFM subject. So AFM will be there from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Okay, and in these particular Sankalp batch, what you will get, first of all, you will get the live classes, the conceptual classes. Topic wise mock tests will be available, ebooks will be available, live class PDFs will be available. Apart from that, full length mock tests will be available. And the sessions which you were not able to join live, you will be able to see the recording of that particular session also. So all these benefits will be available, all these features are available on the batch. Now, how to enroll? To enroll, just download the Adda 24/7 application from your account, from your phone, and from the Play Store if you haven't downloaded it yet, because additional discount will be available. Then go to the JAIIB CIB section and click on the JAIIB October 2023. When you click here, all the batches will be in front of you. Do check you are enrolling in bilingual or English medium. Do check that first. Okay. So this is a bilingual batch. This is English medium batch. This is the Sankalp batch 2. And this was the Sankalp batch 1. So if you want to enroll in a new batch, click on the batch, do read all the details. After reading all the details, you have to click on the buy now option, and 80% discount right now is going on. If you use a code that is MEAT, that is already applied here, and you can see 80% discount is there. For 1% additional discount, do join the batch from application. There you will find the coins, and 81% discount will be available for all of you, and you have to pay around 3,600 for this particular batch. Okay, so this is your Sankalp batch 2nd starting from tomorrow, and you will be getting here AFM class at 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. If you want to check the demo session for the AFM subject, you can join the demo session on YouTube also. That will be available tomorrow at 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. and that event is already on the YouTube. You can go and click on the notify me button, and whenever the session is start at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow, you will get the notification also. So you can check the demo session and then join the batch, or if you already have seen the classes of AFM on YouTube, you can directly join the batch from this particular page. Okay, and if you feel any kind of problem, like if code is not working, whatever problem, if you are facing any kind of problem, you can call on a particular number that is given on the website of ours. So you can see this is the number that has been given. You can call on this number and ask whatever query you are facing. Okay. Sure. So let's end the session here. So I think I have given you the full image of JAIIB, how to start preparation, what to do, and etc. And if you want a study plan, I will let you know from where you can download the study plan also. So right now, if you want a Indian economy, Indian financial system study plan, click on the particular batch. Okay, click on the particular batch and you will find here study plan. You can see, one second. Okay, so this is the batch. Here you will find the study plan. You can see here, check the IEIFS study plan here. So you have to click on the button here and you will find this PDF, and this is your whole study plan. Anna, this is your whole study plan with the topic you will find. Okay, this is the study plan. You can download this study plan, and if you are doing a self-study also, you can use this study plan to divide the topics in the days, like how many days are required to cover a particular day topic. Okay, so this is how you can download the study plan. So let's end the session here. Thank you for joining the session. If you still have any query, you can ask in the comment section. I will be checking your comment and answering there. Last but not the least, if you are new to the channel of Officers Array 24/7, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification be given to you. Okay, so thank you for joining the session and take care.